Good afternoon, Avon. I'm Avon Fire Chief Bob Spur, and we're coming to you with our weekly COVID-19 update. Today's June 24th, and it's about 4:30 in the afternoon. Joining me as always is,
Kathleen Waldron, health agent for Avon.
hi Kathleen. So quick run through the numbers. Nationally, we're at about 2.4 million known positive cases, and there have been approximately 123,000 fatalities nationally. In Massachusetts, we're at 107,439 known positive, and there's been 7,890 fatalities. Kathleen, what's it look like locally?
Locally, we've stayed at 70 positive cases in Avon, and I want to let you guys know this, but I want you to take it for what it is. We currently have 0 positive cases in Avon, which is great news. You guys have done an excellent job. With that said, I want you to continue keeping up the great work and wearing your masks. It does seem to be the #1 way that's preventing the spread of the coronavirus. I know it's going to be challenging in the summer. It does get very hot, but anytime you're going into any place where you cannot keep social distancing, any store, you have to wear your mask. So I do want you to keep up the good work. I know it's hard. I've gotten really hot myself sometimes, and you're tempted to take it off, but just remember you have to keep it on when you're inside any place and you can't keep social distancing.
Excellent. Kathleen, that's fantastic news. And I think you're absolutely right. The masks are working where, that's what's brought the number way down. And honestly, the Commonwealth's person-to-person infection rate is also down very nicely. Things are progressing along well, but as well as everybody has been compliant with the masks has definitely been a big help on that whole thing.
Yep.
Facility-wise, so town hall's open, but it's only open for the public. It's appointments only. So simply call town hall to schedule a time with the person that you want to see. The phone number is 508-588-0414. And you can use the dial by name directory if you don't already know the person's extension. I believe the extensions are all on the website also. And you can easily send an email to the person. Kind of the way it works is you get there, call from outside and say, hey, I'm here. And whoever you're looking for will either say, yeah, come on in, I'm waiting at the office. If it's someone with a walk-up window, otherwise they'll come out and let you into the building if it's locked. So give a call, anything you need, come on in and deal with it. Remember that drop box is still out in the parking lot, the little silver one. Just please don't drop cash in it, but anything else that fits in it for a department, you can put in there. If you've got plans or envelopes that are bigger than that, there's a couple drop boxes in the lobby that you can, just leave stuff in up there. Kathleen, what else is going on?
I have received a couple calls about recycle tickets for items at the compost site. We're doing it a little differently than normal. There's a form that needs to be filled out, and then you can drop it off or mail it to the town hall, and the town clerk will mail you your ticket or schedule a time for you to pick it up. But that can be found online, or there's also forms in the lobby.
Excellent.
But you can't come in and purchase tickets right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think we're good. I'm sure many of you know we're in step 2, phase 2, so indoor dining can begin opening up. We also have some establishments in town who are seeking outdoor dining. They're in the process of that. Other than that, I think that's it.
Yep. Pretty much all the stores are open. There's a couple of them that have still stayed closed for whatever reason that they've chosen to do. But all the big ones are open. There's been some questions people have had about, oh, this store's overcrowded. And if you look in the big box stores especially, and I know you were just in one looking at it, Kathleen, if you go in the big box stores, they have very large numbers of people that would be allowed in that store. So then if you knock it down to 40%, it still seems like a number that's big. But Kathleen, what have you run into? Is that what you've seen?
Yeah, I have seen that. So retail stores can occupy at 40% capacity, which is still a fairly large number. And from what I've gathered from talking to the managers of those stores, the number they're actually letting in is still less than what's posted as their occupancy load. So they are being monitored. They have to be monitored. If you do have concerns, feel free to call me. I will look into it. I've looked into a couple and have conversations with the managers, but they are operating under what they're supposed to be, as far as the ones I've spoken to.
Yeah. A store like Walmart, for example, they can, at 40%, they can still have over 750 people in that store, and they're letting significantly less than that in there. So it seems busy, and it is, but it's, most of them are well under the number. But if you think there's something going on, give Kathleen a call.
Yeah.
Anything else they need to know?
No, I think that's it.
All right, everybody, I think you're doing a great job. Keep up the masks. They definitely seem to be working. Everybody at the state level seems to think that's what's really driving the number coming down. Great news that as of, right today, we're at 0 positives. Let's keep it that way. We'll see where it goes. Avon, have a great day. You're doing a good job.